Oh man, this is a special one, guys. This is a special one. A year ago, I looked at the Q30s, Soundcore's latest back then headphones, and today I am thrilled to check out the Q35s. But this is a very special episode, and I cannot hold back my enjoyment by saying this because I am proud to say that this video is brought to you by Soundcore. Yes, you heard that right, guys. After working hard and doing what I do for fun and just reviewing everything, I don't know what to say, Soundcore was kind enough to give me a pair for an unboxing and a review. They were kind enough to send these out very early for me, and I want to take this moment to personally, professionally, and humbly thank Soundcore. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank you for providing these headphones for review. However, with that said though, they do not affect my opinion, they do not affect the outcome of the review, and this no way, shape, or form impacts the video that I am making right now. So I am disclaiming that in the beginning, but this episode is brought to you by Soundcore. So Soundcore, thank you so very much. From a general YouTuber to a person in myself going off the script, and as a humble human being, thank you so much. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the unboxing. Yo, what's happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid, and in today's episode, we're going to take a look at the Soundcore Life Q35 unboxing and first impressions. Now, this is my first general opinion. I will be doing a review where I will go into much greater details. I'll give you guys more information, everything you need to know about the headphones. But real quickly, just a full disclosure, I am a tech show host. I run a show called Technoid. This is not my main profession. I like to do my audio reviews and headphone reviews, everything as a separate secondary thing. But my main takeaway is where I stand behind a green screen and I talk the latest news and rumors without the BS. So if you're interested in the content, you're interested in what I do, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. Now that I've got that out of the way, let's officially start this episode. So the Soundcore Life Q35s are the next generation headphones for Soundcore. Now, last year I took a look at the Q30s, and yes, I was hashtag free like an eagle. Well, I'm still free as an eagle. You gotta watch last year's episode to get that reference. But they sent these headphones out to me for review, and I am thrilled and honored, but like I said at the beginning of the episode, no affection towards what I have to say, or my opinion, or the review, etc. But with that said though, these are the follow-up to the Q30s. Now I was thinking originally when they came out with these, they were going to call them the Q40s, but they are a slight tweaked variant of the Q30s, and we will discuss some similarities and differences in this episode. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's start with the unboxing. Now this time around, the unboxing is much different and much more professional, if I have to say so myself. Soundcore really did a nice job with the unboxing. When you open them up out of the box, instead of having to open them from the top, you pull them right out of the box and you get the carrying case, and in the back are the paperwork. Now obviously the paperwork nobody cares about, so we're going to skip right that. The case itself this year is a little different. Where the last year's case was more of a harder finish and it didn't really have any texture to it, this time around the carrying case has a little bit more of a cloth kind of design. It's much more softer to the touch, a little bit smaller, a little bit, but of course this could be because I haven't had the Q30s in a while, so your guess is better than mine if you have the Q30s longer. But also another thing, when you open them up, they now have an indicator on the inside showing you how to put the headphones if you ever want to put them back in the case, which was one of the big complaints that I had when I had them at the time because I thought I was doing it wrong. So I'm glad that they put a diagram. They have a little bit of padding here to protect them. And they also removed the carrying pouch that was in here from the Q30's case, which is not really a deal breaker, so I'm not really going to get mad at that. Now, inside of the carrying case, before you take a look at the headphones, are the accessories. And these accessories come in this nice little carrying pouch, which I do appreciate Soundcore for doing, because honestly, this is a much better option than just having them fling around in the box. But inside you get a 3.5 aux input, which comes with an inline microphone, which is a nice bonus added. It gets a click wheel where you can pause and play the media. It also comes with a USB Type-C cable and an airplane adapter if you're traveling in the air. Now that we got the accessories and everything, let's talk about the headphones themselves. And straight off the bat, this black but with a navy blue hint has got to be such a beautiful color. Guys, look at this thing and you tell me how this doesn't look beautiful. This thing is an incredible finish. To the touch, to the design of the headband, to the ear cups, everything. This color is genuinely beautiful. Now, the last year's Q30 started color came out in a black. However, the last year's model was a glossy finish, so it did have a little bit of fingerprints, whereas this time around it does have the navy hint, but it is black. It is advertised as black, and it does have a matte finish, which is something that I am starting to like now with products. I'm not a big fan of the gloss finish anymore, so I like that it has a matte finish. But taking a look at the headphones themselves, they are very, very similar to the Q30s. However, they have improved in very few areas that I nitpicked in my video and impressions, and I'm really glad that they took note of this, because the first thing right out of the bat are the ear cups. Last year's models were more of a rounder shape, and they didn't feel as sturdy to me when I wore them. This time around, the ear cups have a nice tapered fit, and they feel much better. They're more of an oval shape, so they go on your ears better this time around, and they feel nice. This time around, I can finally say that I actually enjoy the ear cups on these versus the Q30s, and they're not like the Q10s. I do prefer the Q10s a little bit, but I'm gonna say these are a much improved overall. The headband has the same material at the top, but it is a little bit more firmer, so I will give it that. The neckband still has the click wheel. You can click it out and in, but this time around, you can now feel an indicator, whereas the Q30s, they weren't as loud from my recollection. They do have active noise canceling on the side of these headphones, and of course, they do have a nice flex when you flex them out. This time around, there is no sound, no creaks, etc. Now, the build quality this time around also gets a huge upgrade, where last year's felt a little toyish-like. I didn't complain heavily about it for the price. This time around, they have a much sturdier build quality, and I have got to say, these are a better build than I was anticipating. I thought they were just going to mat it and it wasn't going to be an improvement. No, guys, this is a much better design. This is a much better overall build quality. So, ear cups is a positive, the build quality is a positive. Everything about these headphones right now are showing me some good signs, and we're off to a great start. But the key areas also are the controls. Now, on the bottom of the headphone, you have your power button, USB-C, noise canceling. You also have a 3.5 input with the pause and play and the volume indicators. Now, the battery life on these are the same as the last year's. They do have 40 hours advertised with ANC or transparency on or off, where if you turn them all off together, you can get 60 hours, and then I will test and see how they sound in aux mode on and off. But the main thing that you guys are here for, and I'm pretty sure you skipped to this part of the video, is the sound quality. Now, normally in my unboxings, I don't actually show off the sound. I usually save that for the review where I actually get audio samples. But just for a teaser, here is something, a little piece of music that you can expect from the Q35. Based off my first reactions, I actually prefer the sound quality with active noise canceling on, and let me explain. Because when you use these, they sound very, very good. The bass is deep, it's rich. It is a little bit less than the last year's model, so they toned down the bass a little bit, but we will discuss something very important at the end before I end this video. The clear treble is there. You have your mids, which are nice and sharp. The only thing that I can nitpick here is the vocals. When the bass does get a little bit too much, it does make the vocals sound a little muddy, but I think that can be tweaked with the app, which we will discuss in just a second. But real quickly, what I was just saying about the sound quality is when you use transparency and normal, the bass then all of a sudden gets super emphasized. And that's one of the common things with headphones when you do change their sound signature with the active noise canceling or transparency. When you switch, their noise does get a slight difference. Now, for some people, it's not going to be a major deal breaker, but for me, I found that I didn't enjoy it as much with transparency or normal on. So I think if I'm going to listen to these headphones, I'm going to have to use them on probably noise canceling, because that's where the bass is toned down a lot less than those. But overall, it sounds very good. And compared to the Q30s, I will definitely say the bass has gotten a reduction, so it is a very noticeable difference for me. Now, last thing to talk about before I end the video is the app support. Now, again, this is just the early stage of the app, and as of the recording, there are a few things that they have to tweak in the app, like when you check out the wear detection, it does say Liberty Air 2 Pros, but they can fix that in a firmware, and of course some other things. But basically, the app is the powerhouse of all Soundcore headphones, and I think we could agree that Soundcore has the best EQ app support for any headphones on the market. I think they dominate right now. You can control your EQs, you can make custom presets, you can also turn on and off the wear indication, so when you take them off your head, they will stop playing music, which is another feature that the Q30s don't have. And to sum it all up, they also have an ambience mode where you can listen to them when you want to listen to something to go to sleep. And I do find that kind of being very useful, because when I had the Q30s, I put them on and I just close my eyes, and honestly, it kind of works. So overall, my first impressions and reaction is this. I really like that Soundcore has a lot of things going for them right now. There are some huge improvements. I didn't talk about the noise canceling, I didn't talk about other things because I want to save that for the review. So I am going to save a majority of the things that I didn't talk about in this video for the review. I keep disclaiming that. But what I want you guys to take away is this. The first positives, ear cups have gotten a lot better. The build quality is a lot better. The sound is tweaked, but most of all, these headphones feel a lot more premium for the price. Now, compared to the Q30s, they are a little bit more expensive, $130. And there are some things here that can ask the question, should you go for the Q30s or should you go for the Q35s? That is where my review will come in. I will use these headphones for a long period. I will take my time with them to fully break them in, try out the noise canceling, microphone quality. I'll try everything out that you need to know, and I will let you know in a full breakdown review. But overall, to end this video here, I'm really impressed with Soundcore. I gotta say, guys, you not only listen to the fans, you deliver, but most of all, you never stop listening. And that's something that I gotta give Soundcore a lot of credit for. Where most companies don't listen, this is the only company that does listen, and I love Soundcore for that. So Soundcore, great job right out of the gate. You nailed it. It's off to a phenomenal start, and I'm just impressed by the unboxing alone. So again, I will try them out more. I will do different multiple noise canceling scenarios. I will do everything for the review. But guys, that is my first impressions and unboxing. There are some things that I will nitpick here and there, but overall, it's not bad. It's off to a great start. And that is it for my reaction. So guys, if you have any questions and concerns, write them down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, share the video out with your friends, and if you enjoyed the content, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you do not miss when I upload. Again, thank you to Soundcore for sending these out. Again, I will not disappoint you guys with the review. I'm talking to you, people watching this, not Soundcore. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your day, and peace!